It's episode 3. Will I be able to create a satisfying factory this time? No, absolutely not. The better question is, am I even going to end up keeping this episode? Because it's currently take 4. I've done quite a few iterations of this, and I still don't know if I'm going to get it right this time. But the big thing is that I just need to create more raw materials immediately. So let's start shoving a bunch of biomass in here, get this making some solid biofuel, and then it's not going to be able to power everything I want to do, but it's at least a start. So, the big plan here is that I am trying to get to the next milestone. That means build a space elevator. That means get 50 smart plating. And although I know exactly how I want to do that, I can't keep running out of wire. I can't keep running out of reinforced plating. So, first thing we're gonna do, with these improved, with the improved conveyor belts, I can immediately start automating all the stuff that I've had, previously, that I've had to manually get ore for. So let's go build that right there. Go right over to the iron one, and then at least build one smelter and one constructor, and then kind of go from there. Because it's like, all in all, with 120, I should be able to create a grand total of 4 smelters, which is not a lot, I know, but it is still a lot more than I'm doing right now. I don't know. Let's point this over here, kind of like go around in a circle, because I know from my previous iterations that, well, there's not as much space over here as it looks. So I'm definitely going to want to kind of figure out some way to increase that. All right, let's just start with you, and then conveyor belts, right? Probably the stackable conveyor poles, which I end up using an awful lot. Splitter, always going to be pretty useful. And then maybe just the lookout tower. Okay, so from here, let's set that up. Also, I am going to have to go get a whole bunch more slugs. I want to overclock things right now just to make it a little bit more compact, if nothing else, but it's going to be hard to do that with the amount of slugs that I currently have. Okay, well, is that overlapping it? It is, in fact, overlapping it. Okay, you know what? Instead of using the lookout tower, I'm just going to go from here instead. All right, big goal. Try and get it down from, what was it, my personal best of 2 hours or something at this point into an hour or less. Now, am I going to be able to do that? No. I'm going to try, though. I'm going to see what I can get done. So, production, let me just go get 1 smelter out here. Obviously, I'm going to want 4 for each of these eventually, but just to begin with. This is going to be clipping something fierce, but that is okay. Frankly, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay, then we still got, like, the poles to do that. Set you up to do that, right. And then let's just get, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think should probably cover the basics for... Oh, right, yeah, I also have that hard drive that was in the oven there, which I know exactly what it's going to give me. It decides what your rewards are based on when you put it in, not like based on when you reload the save file. I'm getting the copper rotor, so copper and iron for both the... and there we are. It's already happening, isn't it now? And that's okay. But I'm gonna want to at least be somewhat, cognizant of how much junk I have here, unless I run out all in one go. Okay, so yeah, let's just, do that. It's not a lot. It'll be enough to kind of get this working. Then, right, I am totally out of iron plates. Well, let's go get the copper rotors and get that working. I really want something like the cast screws again, but I know that's pretty unlikely to end up getting that after all. I got lucky my first time, but probably not going to happen anytime past. It's going to take a while. Yeah, there we go. And then same thing with you over here. In fact, I'm going to go and throw... Well, I don't want to do that just yet. Wait until I actually have the plates on auto-create. And then just real quick here, too. Because I'm going to overclock you right now. I need more of these plates, and I'm going to need them immediately. So, set that up. Where's my biomass? I've just been making an awful lot of them, right? And that should be good. So, toss that in there. Don't need any more of these. I still am creating stuff with the iron ore and whatnot, so I'm not going to go and get rid of that immediately. That should be good. That should be good. And now, real quick, just crank it up to maximum overdrive, please. And then over here with you. Yeah, copper rotor. Sure, bolted frame is nice. That is going to be a lot faster when it comes to creating cubes. But, you know, I'm already pretty much using screws. Yeah, what is this currently being built with? Yeah, it's just an improved version, more or less. Although it does require screws instead of rods. And then copper alloy is great. It does produce a lot of copper, and I'm going to have less of an emphasis on iron eventually. So this is great for later game, but not great right now. This is great right now. Going to create an awful lot more rotors and actually give me a use for copper sheets, because I don't really think I have too much else to do with that right now. All right. So, from there, gonna let that keep going. I do know a place to go get another... I do know a place to go and get another hard drive. And it's a simple... It's one of the places that I already scavenged for a bunch of supplies back in the first episode. But let's focus on this for right now, and then we'll get into, you know, really trying to do that sort of stuff later. I mean, after all, I'm probably going to have to end up waiting. Okay, I shouldn't be making too many of these after all. I do need to conserve my supplies, at least to a certain extent. Maybe not to, like, a really huge extent, but for the time being. This is probably too much space. Whatever, these are temporary factories that just exist purely to... Oh, right, I already got rid of all that. Anyway, these are temporary factories purely to just, you know, get me started here more than anything else. So, we're going to do that. Can I build another one, in fact? I think so? Yeah. It's kind of... Like, it's right on top of the... Whatever, it's right on top of the pole there, but I kind of expected that. Ah, I'm automatically walking forward. Thanks, Satisfactory. You never cease to be kind of janky all the time. Well, what can I say? It's true. Okay, I'm going to have even another pole here right now. And then we'll just get this here. I don't even have the biomass for it, but that's fine. And then that's going to be pretty much my... Yep, my lifeline to the world. Sort of. Not really, but, like, it's sort of. Anyway, just get that in there. Put this berry away. Why do you have that berry out? Get that berry away. Yeah, if I actually was using the lookout tower, I could maybe plan this out a little bit better. But I just want to create stuff right now. I might even just end up deleting some of that stuff for the sake of doing it a little bit better in the future. So, let me take a look here. I need 3... Well, let's go back and create the basic thing for wire as well. Because, after all, I am going to end up using this, of course, too. And I'm going to require an awful lot. Cables were the first thing that came up, if I remember correctly. Alright. We're just going to do it like... Yeah, like just like a 9x9. How about that? I think that is a reasonably good-sized sort of thing to start with. And then we'll leave enough room for the Holy Spirit. But also... I mean, I guess I can create 4 right now, even. That's not too bad. Yeah, leave enough room for... Not the Holy Spirit. What was I talking about? No, that's the dumb thing about, like, the dancing or something. Biomass burner, same thing right here. They perfectly fit. Yep, and now I'm out of iron plates. Okay, that's fine. I was expecting that to happen. Okay, so you... 2 and 2, I think, is always a pretty good... way to end up doing that. Okay. Okay. Like that. One more over here. I'm probably going to have to do the same thing. Boy, I cannot... And in fact, did I just run out of cables right there? Well, actually, before I do that, real quick. Yeah, literally. Okay, then. I mean, I did expect it, I suppose. Let's go create just a couple more here. And then a couple more... Get a few more iron plates. Go create... Well, actually, I can get iron plates right here. Yeah, I'm still making that. I still have enough iron ore in here for now, right? I mean, it ain't going to last me too much longer, but it's enough to kind of fuel my current endeavors and probably a little else. Ah, well. I'm also going to want to at least create a couple like stacks of screws or something, because I do need to manually create a couple rotors just for later on. All right, so from here, I am just going to manually create a couple cables, and then I will go into being able to have those automatically created in a very short time, right? Just a couple. Well, I need to create a few more constructors and splitters and everything like that. Okay, that should be good. Now then, for you, I do believe you are the one that requires copper. You are not the one that requires copper. Nope, grab it all before it ruins the supply line. Okay, you're the one that requires copper, yes. Right. Bioman. I'm still gonna have to go just grab a ton of wood yet again, or get like the animal protein working for me. I mean, I suppose that is entirely possible too. Eventually. Let's just actually set it up here once again. And then one more like right there. So then what I can do is, that's going to be the point that I connect everything, sort of. The same sort of idea that I was doing before, more or less. So from there, no, yes, no. Stupid clipping. Why did I make this clip so bad? Because I don't know how to play video games. That's right. That's right, me. You don't know how to play video games. All right, good enough. I'm just going to say good enough on this one. I didn't really mean for it to go in that way in particular, but whatever works. Anyway, do all that, to do all that, do all that. Okay, there's at least a basic start here, and then right into, as I was saying, right into the forge, right into the creation of all the other junk that I need. All right, we'll do it like that. We will do it like that. We'll do it like that. Perfect. And then we will get it like that. Okay. Perfect. No. It's honestly beautiful. Now, I just need to get at least one of these things. Oh, yeah, I also need to actually have all of the things creating the things that I need to, which is to say copper. Sort of important right now. All right. And from here, we'll just do same basic thing, because I just need to create, what is it? Like, yeah, like a constructor into another constructor, more or less, because I need to have, you know, cables and stuff. And from what I remember, I do believe that it is as simple as... it should be as simple as having it to be 1-1 eventually. At least for right now. I mean, eventually I'm going to be changing that up into being something a little less ridiculous later, but for here, it's fine. Just set that up for later, of course. And then, same basic thing. Because if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that I will be able to just merge you into... Where's the output? Yeah, that'll work. So, no. Yes. Yes. Yes, and you are creating cable, and it creates 60 per minute, and this is producing 30, I believe. Excellent and nice. Now, just need to, well, here, while I'm trying to, you know, get a few things just kind of functional as of right now, let's go hook this all up here. Oh my god. There we go. And that should be enough to get me all the cables that I need. And then I also have got all of the cool iron plates working for me too right now. At least it should be at least remotely close to a full stack, if not an actual full stack. So, yep. I mean, that is a little bit more than remotely close, I would actually say, as it turns out. Okay, so from here, high stress factorizing. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this, trying to, because, you know, like I said, the way the game works is that, you know, you can actually take it very, very slow if you want to. The only thing is that I think that trying to, you know, iterate on this and improve every single time is pretty interesting. I'm finding this way of factoring to actually be a surprising amount of fun. Because it's like, it gives it means that I don't just, you know, wait long enough. When it's like I'm trying to set an actual time limit and goal for myself and everything like that. It's just like, okay, we gotta go faster. Trying to get this done in under an hour, and it's probably not gonna be that way. But like in 15 minutes, I already have a lot of basic stuff set up. So that's at least cool. If maybe I want to do it a little bit faster, though, of course. It's even still. What are you doing here? Which one's who's doing what right now? You know, I'm gonna rewire everything. Because what is even going on? Yeah. Oh yeah, all three of those are hooked up, but then right. Okay. I remember this now, sort of. But yeah, let's get all the iron ingots here. I want like, yeah, a basic system of being able to remember exactly what I'm doing right now, but then I do believe that these can also just kind of be fed in the same way. So from here, there. Need more cables. But thankfully, I've just been creating a whole bunch of cables, so it's not even a big deal. All right, so yeah, here we're gonna set it. Here. Right. And then I will have some form of... What I should do is I should just have every single row of stuff kind of... What I should do is I should just have every single row of things that I'm currently creating right now just kind of have a big electrical supply next to it, just so I know that that's the one that's kind of like being used. So like this one, this is like the first row here. We'll do it like that. We'll do it like that. These connect here. And then I'm not going to have anything else on these wires for right now. I mean, a more consistent way of doing this, I think, is just a good idea in general. Okay, and then this over here, go right up here. Here's the first row. And then we're going to do it like that. And then those hook up there. This one goes here and there. That should be a nice, good, consistent way of doing this. Now I just need to go get a thing for all of my... Now I just need to go get a thing for all the screws eventually. And then you also need to be overclocked. Ooh, I should probably start just overclocking a bunch of stuff right now. Maybe not even a bad... You know, getting like all the various... Oh, did this shut down or something? No power, no fuel. You guys are all connected correctly, right? Ah. When did I delete that one? I don't know. Well, anyway. You'll get back on. Turn back on. What? Why is it saying it's got no power? Because it doesn't. There. Whatever. I mean, you know, this is kind of like the end of the line here right now anyway. Okay, that should be good for that. Now I just need to, yeah, hook you up. So yeah, going around and doing a little bit of slug gathering. Maybe not the worst idea right now. In the meantime, though, what I would also like to do is kind of get like a little bit of a storage system set up. At least for the time being. As I'm going to need a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to need to kind of like keep a whole bunch of stuff. For now, as much as I don't really want to do that, kind of I'm in a position right now where I need to, so we'll just do this, that. Give me that splitter, and by splitter I mean merger, of course. 20 remaining. That's okay, because that's all I need. 20. Yeah, there you go. All right. By the way, how many do I have right now for belts? 100? A lot, but also not a lot. I see. I expected this. That's why I am going to go and get the rest of the many, many bits of biomass that I've been creating over here. Go and get that working again. After all, I don't really have a ton of it right now. Need a little bit more cable here first. I don't really have a ton of it right now, but it is at least being created at the moment. Also, yeah, a couple full stacks of that. Sounds good. Sounds good. Then, yep, well, at least one full stack of that. And then finally, can set this in here to kind of kickstart this whole thing. Because, you know, I'm taking my sweet time when it comes to creating this, at least for right now. I need so many more, and I'm going to need plenty more in the future. Why do I even have this, like, overclocked being created right now? Feels sort of unnecessary when I'm going to end up probably not even, you know, using that for wire soon enough. Soon enough. Not at this very moment, but eventually. How we doing? Oh, still got quite a few in there. Good. I'm going to run out, but until that point, just keep that going for the time being. All right, so yeah, it's like a 4 and 4 smelters, 4 constructors is sort of what I need for right now. Here, let's see. I'll just get like 50 in each, I suppose. And then yeah, it's 4 and 4, and then I also need 4 and 6 over on the copper side of things. Eventually. And I'm going to want to overclock some stuff here and there so that I don't need to create nearly as many machines. But at least for right now. Yeah, and in fact, speaking of overclocking things a little bit more. All right, everything is 30 and 30 then. That works for me. All right, so for the start, let's, I have some of the basic things being created right now, including cables and whatnot. I might even want to turn off cables so that I get like a few more wires. Let's see if I can't get the space elevator done right now. This is, you know, obviously an important thing to sort of get accomplished. And, well, maybe I can also just keep the cables going on. Let it get a full stack there and then go right into... All right. Get like a full stack there and then have it go into like just keeping the excess around there, at least for right now. Maybe I will do that. It's like not an entirely terrible idea, all things considered. So real quick, wire. This is not quite the area that I guess I wanted to put that, but it's fine. A couple extra connections for wires is not going to be a bad thing in any way. So I'm going to start up that. I'm going to go and get you hooked in there as well. It's kind of silly how this is going to go. I mean, 6 in total, but it's like it's not going to be 6 by the time that I end up overclocking everything. It's going to be a little bit different amount here and there. Okay, let me go get my battery over here kind of working. Yeah. All right, well, just like split this into 2 and get like at least 2 of these working right now. Okay, that should be good. So I'm thinking right now, I do also need to go get the concrete working for me. Maybe I'll go set that up real quick, and then we can get into doing a little bit of slug hunting. Because, like I said, that is going to be important. All right, so how you doing? Doing great. 45, very nice, very nice. What I like to see. So what was I saying here? Ah, yes, concrete. Concrete at least is a little bit easier in how that's set up, just because it's, you know, as simple as one, clearing out this area. Why are all these still here? But 2, I mean, I just need to kind of jump on here. 45 limestone per minute, if I remember correctly. So I can just fall off of stuff. Ah! So I can just fall off of stuff, but then come back up here and do like, what, like 45 per minute, so I only need like 3. There. 3 constructors, just set them up and go, pretty much. 2, 3. And then that should be everything pretty much required, right? Yeah, I mean, just like do it like this. To set you on there. 3. Delete this. Which I don't even know where exactly that is being connected to, but throw this over here, get like a container set up and whatnot. Yeah, it should be as easy as that. All right. So, where is my splitters here? All right. Get this first splitter in from here. Looks good. Second splitter in from here. Also looks good. Third splitter in from there. Looks great. 101 of these. And yeah, no, this is looking good. Just want to make sure that all of my numbers are correct before doing much of anything. Doc Productivity Bird, my new and final character is finally coming out here. Doc Business Bird been kicked to the curb. We're doing things with efficiency in a way you wouldn't even believe. I mean, you might believe it if you've seen Satisfactory before. Also, that sort of thing happens pretty much constantly. Look, productivity does not come without some issues occasionally. And the issues here being me having my fuel grids break down pretty much constantly. Anyway, merger, please. And I'm missing iron rods. Of course I am. Okay, what's the area that's bad? Uh-huh. What about you? You also connected to stuff? You are. Okay, well, where is the issue coming in here? Like, what's working too hard right now? Because I honestly don't know. Here, show me the consumption. Max consumption is 29, but the production is only 9.5. What? What are you doing? Production is 17.3. What is this currently hooked up to is what I want to know. 12.4. What is this sort of nonsense? Hey, you. What? Stop that. Get off of there. You're going on to this electrical grid now. Ah. Stupid electrical grid management nonsense. Yeah? 2 should be enough to have that working, right? Anyway, I need some more iron rods. All right, I'm making some of those, screws over here, which of course might eventually turn into a little bit of an issue, but at least for right now, it's fine. All right, everything else kind of working in here. Also, unoverclock you so that I can... Oh, overclock what now? What am I even overclocking? I mean, eventually the screw creation over elsewhere is going to need to be overclocked, right? So that'll be something. But anything else, I don't know. Iron rods, though, are already being produced at a distressingly fast rate. So, what I'm going to do is go grab all that. All right, gives me all the iron rods I need, just barely for the space elevator. Maybe let that run for a little bit longer. Seems like a good idea. All right, just got to go get the concrete sort of sorted, and then I can go on my fun slug adventure. Dr. Infernal Firebird, Dr. Productivity Bird's fun slug adventure. I don't like the sound of that. Can we not go on a slug adventure? I'm sorry. You must. You need those slugs. Okay, fine. Fine, Dr. Stern Instruction Bird. That's not even a real character. You don't get to be a real character. That's nothing. That's just like a one-sentence sort of bit. This series is getting so weird. Okay, well, it's not going to be like the most ideal... Ooh, not like that. I meant to switch it around over to this direction. Well, this is not ideal. But hey, that's how it happens sometimes. Look, I don't like it either, but... I did also have this happen over at the fluid cistern in my, These are splitters. in the previous playthrough, after all. Now then. Mergers, please. Please give me a few mergers instead. They are what I actually wanted. Okay, so from here, this will make sure that all of the... Come on! This is really how we're going to do this? Yes. Okay, well, I mean... Okay, no, it's not how we're going to do this. Oh, you are being very frustrating. I'm just saying, video game. Very demanding of me right now. Alright, a little bit of Spaghetti Factory, but that's fine. Okay, so... that is that done then. Let's go get my cool... yeah. Here, just real quick, just like, shove all this limestone in here because then I can... this is going to be working slightly faster than... The machines are going to be working slightly faster than they're producing stuff, so I can shove that in there and have it at least be at decent efficiency for a time. Now then, in the meantime, you are going to require a bunch of these. I'm going to need more of those, of course, eventually, but for right now, that should suffice. Grab the final of those that are going to be created there. See how the wires are doing, and then we're going to go on a fun slug adventure. So what exactly do I need for slugs? It's really, at this point in time, I should be able to start creating stuff for orange slugs as soon as I start to get like rotors up and everything. However, the other thing is that, you know, there are a bunch of slugs that I just can't even get to yet. For example, over near the base here, I need to get explosives to actually grab this purple slug. Yeah, I can't use purple slugs or anything, but it's like this is completely and totally locked off from... just kidding. This is Satisfactory, baby. I'm just going to punch right through this solid rock and grab it. Yeah, I figured that out while doing a bunch of my test runs here. Oh, what a delightfully janky game. But anyway... I'll still want to get that for other... There are more solid things that exist in the world, but for right now, I guess if you just get up close enough, just grab that right out of the solid rock itself. Might not be able to get blood from a stone, but can get slugs. And that's my fun slug adventure number 1. Number 2, I remember that there's a few different things over here. In fact, when exploring this area earlier in one of the previous episodes, I managed to find another one of my arch enemies, the jetpack hogs. Which, you know what, I still have the footage recorded of that. Here it is. Taking a moment here to go and do this is fine. Is that a rocket-powered... Oh, no. That is a rocket-powered hog. I hope I don't die. I mean, it's like... Yeah? Oh? Where do they get rocket power? I don't understand. Why is that a jetpack? Oh! Yep. No, I didn't actually die there. I was able to swim back to shore. It was a lot of fun. It was a huge waste of time, but it was a lot of fun. Got to go re-see one of the Caterium ores that I found earlier, but can't actually get to because that one is in fact being blocked by a rock that I need to blow up. And no, just because you can stick your head inside of the rocks, that doesn't necessarily mean that I am going to never use bombs. I mean, it's still good at like clearing vegetation and everything too. Speaking of that, I think I still gotta go. Wait, can I create the... Do I have the stuff to create the chainsaw at this point in time? I might. I don't really remember. There's another one right there. I probably want to loop around here because I don't want to get too far away from base. I just want to get some of the... Okay, just this. I just want to get some basic slug action on my cool slug adventure before I head back to base. And then... From here, with all the basic stuff created, I should be able to immediately go into creating a lot of, the assemblers. It's like, first off, I'm going to have to manually create some rotors because you just can't get away from that. But also, I am going to need to create a whole bunch of screws, too. manually creating rotors. I only need 4 of them, and then I can have the assembler create rotors, and then, you know, it just kind of goes on from there. It'll be nice and easy is what I'm trying to say. It's just does need a little bit of kickstarting. That's why Rise is going to be appearing in this episode later. I'm sorry, everybody. You can't kickstart something without having Rise in here. It's a rule. It's a law. Are there no other slugs around here? I really expected at least 1 more. Well, you're going to get turned into biofuel, so prepare for that. Congratulations, you've now been hired on to my company as part of the human resources. No, well, alien resources, I guess. The pun didn't really work out. I tried. Anyway, we got anything in the middle of the poison gas fields? Because this is usually a place where they like to hide stuff. Might have been something I already grabbed. I don't really remember. Well, there's one of the cool alien artifacts, which I'm not here to get cool alien artifacts yet. Maybe when they finally get implemented. But until then, no, I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Okay, so over here, all of this is more hires that I can get onto alien resources. But, you know, it's also where the hard drive is, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. And by the end of the episode, should be able to see what I got out of this loot box. No, you don't. Splitters, I do believe, give you... Yeah, the splitter remains give you 2 each, so, you know, it's really not a bad, not bad to see them as opposed to the hogs. I don't really need that much big hog energy as opposed to big splitter energy. That's right, me, Dr. Big Hog Energy. Said that in one of the previous videos, and then I said it in the following video, and now I'm saying it in this one again. Why do I like that phrase so much? Questions that will never be answered. Questions that can't be answered. Science has been struggling for years to come up with an answer for why Big Hog Energy is so hilarious to me. And so far, their response has been like, man, I don't know. Puerile humor. and that's probably correct, but I mean, we need a lot more rigorous testing before we can say for certain. Give me this. Oh, okay. Hogs starting to be a little bit tricky. This is, after all, like the big hog. The ideal sort of thing to be getting big hog energy, of course. Oh, you know what? Forget about this. You're taking way too many hits. I don't necessarily need to be getting all of this possible. I'm just here to, you know, do a little bit of scavenging before I run back in. And I do believe that there's a slug on top of this one, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, something like that. But then when I get back to base, I should obviously be able to get the full-on space elevator working. I'll just throw it down wherever, and then we will, you know, replace it with something else eventually. I better not fall off of this, because I am definitely going to die if that happens. But grab this, and then from here, yeah, it's right over there is the down ship that I was looking at before. I saw that texture. I saw the entire desert load in there. You're not fooling me, Satisfactory. You telling me that you're trying to hide how janky this game is? Put together with chewing gum and string? No. I'm only too experienced with that at this point in time. Alright, back to this. Finish it up. Get the stuff. Get back to base. What's my haul right now? 3? Wait, that's it? Oh, it's pathetically small. I really expected a little bit more than that. Whatever, it should at least be good enough. I'm pretty sure that I need, like, more than that. Maybe I can go and make a loop around near the oasis here to kind of see what else I can end up doing. Also, just real quick. Yeah, I'll throw down a craft bench so that I can actually get the stuff here, too. Alright, and then I'm gonna need what? At least, like, a fully overclocked biomass fuel dealio. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go all 3, and then 75. And keep forgetting which hotbar I'm on. 75 should be enough to have that be opened. Okay. All right, let's do a quick loop around over here. See if I can't find a few more slugs. And then, like I said, everything should be all ready to go from here. And the grand slug adventure can end happily. And not with me having to do take 5. God, I hope it doesn't end with me having to do take 5. I've done so many takes so far. You do got to kind of watch out. I am getting sort of low on health and sort of also don't have any more healing. So maybe I should go and look for some of that around here too. Wouldn't be the worst idea now, would it? All right, here's more coal. A lot of coal around here. A lot of coal that is all normal. Oh, come on. All right, I'm just going to run through here. I should be able to find berries or something. I mean, caves usually also mean slugs too, so you know. Sort of. Or the cool S, whatever. Hey, mushrooms, sure. Cool S also is there too. Oh, I actually do have some more of this. Let's just do that right now. I have to munch and crunch these things. Okay, then. Now, where surely there is at least one slug in here somewhere. I cannot imagine this entire area existing without at least a minimum of a single slug. There's one. Okay, and then from here, maybe I can even find a couple more. Anybody else want to, like, you know, show up? You do glow and everything. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Well, I can take a look around real quick because I do, of course, want to go and grab a few more of these. Oh, there's a cave. Caves usually mean secrets, and secrets mean slugs. Or like a cool S or something, but whatever. It's a cool S. Not really what I'm looking for, but just give it to me. Yeah. Grab the alien artifacts, blah, blah, blah. I know what I'm here for. And it's efficiency and also alien artifacts. I mean, I think that's obviously going to be what this eventually turns into. Me getting alien artifacts. Sort of a thing in this game, it seems. That is not too subtle in terms of... Oh, I got another one of these. Just give it to me. It's not too subtle in terms of, like, what I'm actually here for. Which is to say alien artifacts. Okay. Enemies might be... Oh, cats. Let's not mess around with cats. I can already hear them behind me. Mewing all over the place. Oh, there's another slug, though. I want to go get the slug. Just like one more before we end Doc Firebird's great, cool, big slug adventure where I get all the slugs and everybody loves it. We love slugs, is what they say. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know. We all love slugs. If only I can get up here. Okay, that'll work. As long as nothing has any sort of ranged abilities, it should be fine. Oh, yeah, right. Spitters also fight the other normal flora and fauna around here, too. Yeah, deep interaction that happens around here. So just curious, if I were to look around here, do we have anything aside from some of the things that spawn stuff? Nope. I don't think so. Well, hey, I can now go get, like, more biomass generation from stuff. Okay, here we go. No, you don't. This is arachnophobia mode, by the way, if you didn't watch the first series. It turns all of the spiders into cats. Wait, where are you? No, this cat JPEG is already dead. Okay, come on. Okay, well, that was fun and everything. Let's get out of here and go and finish up all this malarkey. Let's finish up all this malarkey. Yeah, I am satisfied with the amount of malarkey that has currently happened here. Get me out of this area already and back to the base. I could go grab another cool S if I felt like it inside that cave, but I don't. So we're gonna leave. All right, anything else? Just like one more pickup before I start to really truly leave. As I'm slowly starting to run back to base, I'm seeing if anything... I can see even like one more thing. No. Okay, let's just go. This is fine. That's enough for right now. I deem it so. Hello. More, fuel for the fire, literally. Not the fire, really. I mean, it's like, well, technically, you know, an internal combustion sort of stuff. Stop running. Stop running. What are you doing? Okay, it's stuck running forever. I don't care then. I'm leaving. It should have stopped running if it wanted to fight me. I'm just saying. That's how I judge worthy combatants. If they stop running. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty easy to see stuff around here. It's a big desert. But still, I'm looking around anyway. Who knows? I've seen, like, junk just on top of big sand dunes and whatnot. It happens. It's not entirely... Like, anything? No. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to find anything. I tried. But anyway, back to the hub. I'd still like to go just build over water again. That was so convenient with the way that it was perfectly flat. But I do think I'm going to have to do something around here then instead. Yeah, whatever. Like, I've spent way too much. Oh, okay. Perfect. One more. All the slugs that I can eat. I'm not going to eat these slugs. Or am I? I might. Wait, did I already get that one over there? Inside the rock? Because, you know. If I didn't, I should be able to see it even at a pretty big distance. So, yeah. Nope, I didn't. All right, let me just... Ah, yes, and it's the blue power slug, so... Can actually use this one. Perfect. And then I got that flashbang thrown in my eyes, but that's okay. All right, back to the base. Now, from here, everything should have produced more than enough objects to have me be able to create pretty much everything except for reinforced iron plates pretty well. Because that was like a good 10 minutes or so. Yeah, like the concrete looking fine. The reinforced iron plates, what are we looking at for that? Oh, yeah, also just real quick, shove this right in here. All right, reinforced iron plates, how we doing? 99. Okay, that's good. I like seeing a full stack of stuff. Now, get the rest of... I mean, hog protein, I suppose. Power shards. Go and try to like, set up a whole bunch of stuff here. After all, I do have, like, a lot of spitter stuff and everything, too. Except, oh, no, I'm scanning a hard drive. Whoops. Well, that's fine. Can go and do that a little bit later. Should have done that first, of course, but you know, I should have enough. I should have enough for right now to kind of finish up what I'm doing here for the time being. So you all should have full stacks of things. Not even, but good enough. Okay. And then, yeah, and then from here, I'll be able to go and get a bunch of stacks of everything else then, too. And then I will start on the actual creation of, like, various assemblers. Speaking of which, I did kind of forget right now that I am supposed to be, you know, create at least 4 of these things, right? Sort of was an entire thing that I had to do here. Okay, 4 is all I should need because now I can automate doing that. All right, so... Give all of that to me. Looking good, looking good. All right, but right now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the iron rod creation. Which one of them? You. Yeah, I don't really need to have iron rods here at the same time as iron plates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all that. All right. And in fact, just get rid of this entirely. That's a lot of iron rods, which is good, because I want there to be a lot of iron rods. All right. And then, what is it? I think it's that I need to have, what is it, 3 constructors for each of the things creating iron rods right now to be able to create 2 full conveyor belts, 120 per minute, of iron rods. and then finally finish that up with a you know, doing the creating screws. You got to use all the iron rods for screws, and then we'll kind of go from there. But for right now, let's go for a space elevator. Wherever I can end up putting it. There we go. That'll work. All right. So with that done, that is a pretty good amount of junk sort of accomplished that I wanted to do. Look at all those materials flying over there. I'm not even going to look at it. There's no point in seeing what my terrible work has wrought. I'm already too aware of it. All right, let's just get a few more solid biofuel in here. Oh, I'm going to need to go create more of that soon enough. Yeah, and then kind of actually running out of wire over there too. Well, I have a couple more stacks of wire, so I am going to go throw that in there. Yeah. That should at least be good for right now for creating a few more of the reinforced iron plates. What else? What else? Trying to even think here. And I do have a few overclocking things, but let's go get, what do I want to do? It's like 4 times 2. Do I just need to have them all at, yes, I do. No, you got it exactly. It's just like we're just going to go have these all working at 150% capacity. And then similarly, you are going to instead be switched over to doing copper sheets. Also at 150% capacity. And that should be, and like straight up, that should be everything. I gotta actually put it in there. And straight up, that should be everything required then to be able to... Yeah, I believe that should be everything required then to create all of both the wire and the copper sheets that I need. That's just done now. Let me create a few more cables here just in case I need those. Then, whatever. Don't really need a lot more of those. Okay, so from here, then I'm going to go create... I think like 4 in total should be enough, constructor-wise. Gamgee. So like 1, 2, and then I guess just like go delete this and get like a different set of constructors right here. Sure. 3, 4. All right. Now, from here, go real quick, make... I have so many... I have so many iron rods. I've made quite a few of them, haven't I? Go from here, get the splitters out. I mean, I really don't need more than one splitter, though, right? All I need to do is just, you know, do it like that, and then the same thing right over here. So what I can do then is you into you, then go get this like over here then to hook up into the proper thing. Okay, that's a little bit uneven, but that's okay. But yeah, they'll go there. Go there. Oh, that looks so good. It's incredible. What broke down? And I'm sure it's probably because I ran out of fuel, right? You know what? Let's just go get the fuel because I know it's because I ran out of fuel. Almost certainly. But yeah, from here, it should be as simple as creating the assemblers and then letting them fly for a little bit. And I already got the space elevator up and working. So this should be everything. This is much faster than I was doing it before. I'm feeling pretty good. Well, I mean, I'm still going to have to actually create the stuff, of course. But even aside from that, though, yeah, here we go. Oh, let's get the biofuel in there. I'm gonna hopefully I'll be able to get the I can get the can't remember the name of it now. I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I've already forgotten. But instead, I'm gonna say nothing. And that is clearly the better way to do it. Say something once, so I say it again. Okay, yeah, everything just kind of ran out at the same time, didn't it? Okay. Well, that is good enough. Now, as for you funky fellows, let me just switch to the right hotbar, throw that in there, throw this right here. 1, 2. Go get that going for 1, 2. Then you all need to be making screws. And then how am I going to hook this up to the actual, like, battery? I don't know. Maybe I'll just, like, set it right here. And we'll just get it going in from there. Right, I do have this, yeah, like, this has an entire... It's the entire thing that I was thinking about before, too. All right, so, specifically, though, what is it that I need to do? All these need to be running at 1.5 speed, right? For 15, so 30 and 30, yes. That is how I need to do this. It's a good thing I went on my cool slug adventure. Because that's exactly what I needed to have happen. And one more for good measure. I wonder if I'm going to need to create more electricity at this rate. Almost definitely. Almost certainly definitely. All right, in the meantime, though, also from the top of my tower. Actually, not even from the top of this tower. Let's get the tower a little bit... Press the wrong button. Let's get the tower a little bit over here instead. Press the Windows key, which brought up the menu there, which is kind of annoying. But that's fine. Okay, y'all. One merger should do it. That's really all I need right now. Okay, let's do that one from there, though, instead. So then what I can do is just feed that directly into there, feed that directly into there when I'm not on top of it. Scrooge. And there, and there, and right in front of the power pole. So, you know, that's going to clip something fierce. But, hey, that's everything. All right. This is everything that I should need. Yes. Oh, well, let's also go get the, get you out here a little bit then, too. Because I also will want... Obviously, it's clipping bad. Well, like, from here, yeah. The thing's done. My hard drive is done cooking. Let's go see what we got. I wonder if it's going to be cast screws this time, and then I'm going to be sad. Well, we'll see. All right, but everything is all ready to kind of plug into the greater machines, which is to say, you know, the assemblers. But right now, what are we looking at? Oh, fused wire? Nah. I think alloy ingot's going to be probably the best out of these. Because fused wire, I'm probably just going to want to go with Caterium wire eventually. This is going to be useful later on. Fine concrete. Give that to me. And then I'm going to also go start just getting all of this junk out here. So that I can begin... Really, I didn't get any of those. Fine. But, like, yeah. Start getting all this junk out here so that I can get the biomass. So that I can turn that all into other stuff. And, you know, maybe even get you... 1,000 cables is a lot. So, maybe not that. Right? Yeah, then from here... Biomass, baby. Gonna go and hopefully get that all, you know, working right away. Well, I mean, hey, I guess, like, the alloy stuff is gonna be good. Especially, you know, as I get to late game and when I need to start making copper powder. It's like that stuff gets wacky expensive. Did I not finish? Oh. All right. I got to actually see it get finished there to get it. All right, 1,200? All right, sounds good. That is a good amount of biofuel. After all, I am going to be burning through all of it, literally. So, get me over here and use you again. All right, get that going. One more time. Yeah, I'm even completely and totally out of it right now. So, I should have, what? I need... eight eventually. And yeah, that's just going to require a ton of rotors, of course. I mean, I knew that, of course, but still. Let me go and grab all of the other stuff that I need to then. Because, like, I mean, technically, I don't even really... I can get away with, like, 6 with the amount of... I only have 2 of these, don't I? Okay, well, I can get away with 7, then. Although, I'm not going to need, like, all of these. Ah, no, I can get away with 6, then. Because these are going to go immediately into assemblers as well. Yeah. All right. That is good. That will work. All right, I'm going to go create stuff over by the iron thing for the actual assembler thing. First thing to do, of course, is going to be creating a bunch of the rotors. Can't really overclock that due to the just sheer amount of just due to the sheer amount of screws that I'm going to eventually need. In fact, I'm actually going to have to underclock them because I'm not going to be able to fit that many. I'm not going to be able to fit that many screws onto a single belt. But from here, let me take a look. Assemblers, please. Okay, and go from like here. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, well, let's go feed at least one of these in here right now. And then I will need, what is it? Trying to remember right now. I'm going to need to go and create a line for the copper sheets, right? Okay, well, this is going to be this is going to get ugly. If you don't like spaghetti factories, look away. Because, oh boy. But still, though, it's like, oh yeah, I also need to go and get these merged into one thing, too. Right, let's also just make this for, you know, the full square. Why not? And I pressed the Windows key again. Anyway. So from here, I'm going to go merger into... God, I cannot see the line. There we go. Dock efficiency bird wins yet again. All right, and then one more. All right. So get all of these combo together. That's good. And it's so ugly. But it's functional. That's the important thing. All right. A little bit more. A little bit farther. Oh, watch this just clip right through. Oh, baby, let's do it. Give me all the clipping and make a bunch of rotors for me. I'm going to need quite a few of them. All right. So, now I just need 20 more rotors, and yeah, I should be able to get all the junk created. Let's, in the meantime, though, also go focus on getting, you know, all of this going here, too. Like, I can delete that. This is obviously just going to be the same basic thing that I'm going to use because I already have everything connected to a single dealio. Good. This is that is the technical term, yes, a dealio. Trust me, I know. I'm a doctor of efficiency. I got my doctorate in video games. All right, get out of here, you. I don't need you anymore. All right, so from here we're gonna have a lot of wire coming in. We're, you know, also gonna be having a lot of. I mean, the point of overclocking this, I suppose, would probably be more for. There we go. That is the wrong direction. There we go. Now we need more rotors. More rotors. Anyway. All right. And then funny third one here, you're going to be doing the stitched iron plating, and you're going to be doing enough work for 2 of them. Great. All right. So from here, that means that I can go and get the, yeah, you kind of shoved in here immediately. Oh, God. It's working, though. Tell me it's not working. Look, I knew that it was going to get kind of ugly here as we were getting to the end, but, well, that's exactly what's happening now, isn't it? 2, 3. I wonder if this is going to immediately shut down now. We'll see, I suppose. All right, really don't need to be doing both of you here, then, too. Do need to have you two be split into a proper thing, though. Sure, it's working right now, but only for right now. No, actually what I'm gonna do is even uglier. Yeah, baby, let's go. All right, copper sheets, get in here. Oh, it's beautiful. This is the thumbnail for the episode right here. Ah, look at it. Look at it. You know what? Let's get like one more really good look. Look at it. It's good enough, though. Don't worry. All right, copper rotor right in here. Screws will need to be... Where's the alternate screw thing that I got going on? I am just waiting for my power grid to start screaming at me. It hasn't happened yet, somehow. I'm honestly shocked. But soon enough. Soon enough. All right, y'all. Oh, here it comes. Need more rotors. I got enough here. 2, 3. And then once again, you are going to be doing work for 2 because I want to create 4 and all that. So, there it is. I know it. I'm going to have to go create a few more there. But that is, perfectly and totally acceptable. So you are going to go in there because, 1 and 1 is kind of like how that's going to end up going. You are going to be split into, there and there. And actually, wait, no, this is all 3 of them is going to be requiring for this entire thing. So I guess I'm going to have to do it a little bit more, a little bit prettier than that, unfortunately, or fortunately. Let me go get the power grid, though. That's going to be the most important thing, right? So let me see. Yeah, of course. All right. Well, I can just create, another 2. After all, it is able to be extended and all that. Okay, do that. Then you know what? Also just go put this over here so that I can go and power up the smart plating thing. And then here, messy? Sure. Faster? Absolutely. And that's the important bit. All right. So now I just need to go and what do I need to go and do? Get enough fuel for that sort of stuff. I did just, after all, shove a whole bunch of animal protein into my constructors here. Oh, one's already going down there, eh? You just shove a bunch of animal protein into my constructors, so should be able to get that working now. Let's go set that up real quick. Go over here, grab all of that, and then... Yeah, it's like just a couple more minutes then, and I'll be able to finish up with phase 1 in record time. Not even an hour and a half. Nice. I mean, sort of. Right? I'm not gonna say that this was real smooth or anything, especially at the end there, but it is what it is. Okay. So for y'all, let me just, no, don't, just to go and get the electricity working first. Then you can go and focus on all the other nonsense that you're going to be doing. All right, what do we got? Uh-oh. Create more. Just, that's the solution to everything, right? Just make more. Hey, you, just get for one real quick moment, shove that in there, here, here, I got at least one open hole, right? Do I? Is everything completely filled right now? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do that then, and then you are going to be the one that connects over here. There we go. All right, so from here, now with everything up and running one more time, for however long that's going to end up being true, real quick, you need a splitter to, You need a splitter to just go do that and that. And you need a splitter to go and do all 3 of those, unfortunately. So it's going to be a little bit trickier. But still, I should be able to still do it in the exact same way. All right, there we go. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. I can't even believe it. All right. Wow. That's how you play Satisfactory, boys. Sort of. You're creating stuff, right? Yes. You are too? Yes. Once again, let me go and just, like, take a look at, like, the beautiful mess that I created. Bless this mess. But yeah, 4 of these. It's 8 smart plating per minute. And again, it's like I could very easily end up probably trying to create a little bit better setup for everything. But this is enough. This is enough for what I wanted to do, which is get this done in a little over an hour, which is good. It's a huge improvement on the previous attempts that I did. And then, yeah, it's like just kind of let it fly here, right? Okay. Anything else for you? No, but I will take all of this junk. And then this too. Yeah. And then I'm going to go. I mean, obviously, all of this is going to be done. Like, I don't really need... I don't think I'm going to really need to be using this, like, setup for much of anything else at this point. That's been mostly superseded by, like, this setup, which is then going to be mostly superseded in the next episode by the actual good factory. Oh, there's also another slug up there. I suppose I could have gotten that one. Whatever. Look, it's kind of hard to get, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's see how this one's going. Good. Good. I mean, it's a little bit slow, but, you know, it's... kind of expect that at the very beginning here. I mean, it's all producing stuff. It all has the materials required. Ugly as it may be, it is functional. And that's the important thing. Oh, yes, also, you need to be working at, like, 60. 1, that's going to save me some electricity. And 2, I also, like, you know, I need to get it down to about, like, the 120 per minute screw usage because I can't really do more than that. Yeah, the numbers don't really match up perfectly, but they certainly match up just fine. All right, then. Smart plating is go. It's just too bad that I can't really set up an automatic collection for each one of these things. It is a little... I mean, maybe I could. If I tried harder. Maybe. Hey, y'all. We got 3 in, 3 out, right? No, a little bit too cramped up there, eh? Yeah, there we go. Just through the solid rock itself. All right, and then, I guess, yeah, do that into a little bit of storage. There you go. Perfect. That is exactly what I want to see. All of the smart plating that I could possibly need. All the smart plating I could possibly eat. Which is 50. I need 50, of course. That's as much as I want and need. Oh, well then. It only took 4 attempts. Well, in the next episode, I'm going to start actually speeding stuff up, so I might not be, you know, attempting to do things nearly as efficiently. Maybe I'll still try and do, like, a little bit of that sort of thing, though. This was fun. Never really thought of myself too much of as a speedrunner or anything like that, but coming up with, like, an actual route for how to do things. At least, sort of, is what I did end up doing this time right now. And I think that's just interesting by itself. Shove that in there, please. Make sure that I don't run out of power. And this is an entirely self-sufficient factory that can create as much smart plating as I want. Although it is going to be... It's not perfect in every single point. Yeah, like, for example, I'm not really effectively using my copper. I think there's a lot of, like, overflow there that I will have, yeah, full stacks of copper wire and copper sheeting here. But it's going to be very close for... I should be very close to optimal usage for a lot of the other stuff. I'm not iron plating, really, as you can see right now. But at least everything. But, like, the screws, certainly. Iron plating is very close, if I remember correctly. I'm getting, what, 20 per minute? $20 per minute, and it's only slightly more than that. Anyway. What happened this time? Of course. Look, I'm like almost definitely at a point in time where I'm not going to need to be working with this sort of precarious power grid for much longer. Coal's coming up, baby. And then I won't have to worry about constantly running out of energy. I'm just saying. All right, 9:37 right there. Anything else I can do? Let me go grab all the concrete that I've been creating right now. Oh, I do also see that I'm running out of power over on the copper side of things too. Maybe go grab that real quick before things get bad. Because, you know, you run out of energy and things get bad. It's true. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I've played this game for an unreasonably huge amount of time. All right, good. After all, I'm going to need a lot of those for the next level of logistics stuff, so that's going to be a thing just by itself. All right, come on. Let's get over here and finish this up. 1:20 is not really the ideal sort of ending time, but again, it's better than 2.5 hours. Let's keep running out of stuff. It's like at least through the amount of aliens that I stole the protein from, that I have been able to keep everything mostly powered right now. Mostly. All right, so give that to me, and that is 48. Ah, so close. Come on, y'all. Keep making them. Yeah, I mean, this should be the one. Look, I'm just going to grab it off the production line at this rate. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's shove it in there and have it go. And I'm just also going to turn all these things off so that I can keep all of the materials that are being created right now more than anything else. I sort of do want... I mean, I'm eventually going to need smart plating for other things, but, you know, I'm going to have it all... I'm going to have a real factory by that point in time with, like, tractors and everything going back and forth. Then when I get, like, monorails, it's going to be even more ridiculous. It's like I can go and stretch everything out throughout the entirety of the world. Here, I'm just going to be exploiting all of the desert's resources. But, you know. Oh, I was wondering what that little piece of light on screen was. Apparently that was the exclamation point here, because I didn't look at it. Seal it. And we're good. Signed, sealed, delivered. There we go. Oh. All right. Next time, like I said, things are going to start getting real wacky.